guys, welcome back to my channel. It's CozyCrochetMonster, and today I have this really cute project planned for you. So today we will be making a little headband. So this is kind of like an earmuff headband where you wear it in the winter to cover your ears and your head to keep you warm, but it's in this really cute little knot shape. So I'll show you how to make the base of it, which is pretty simple. It's just single or half double crocheting back and forth. And then we sew it in a way that creates this cute little knot. It's really simple and pretty quick, and it's a really cute little project. So for this project, you're going to need some size 5 or 6 yarn. So this is chunky. This is not enough yarn. I have another one laying around, which I'll grab. But you're gonna need some nice thick and fluffy yarn. And I'm using a 6mm hook. And then you're going to need scissors and a needle. Okay, to get started, we're going to start with a slip knot. And we're going to chain 10. And then in the second stitch, or second chain from the hook, we're just going to half double crochet. So I like the half double crochet because it's nice and tall, but it's compound enough and it's not too wholly like the double crochet. So it's a good place right in the middle. So then you're just going to half double crochet all the way across. Okay, once you get to the end of your row, you're just going to chain 1 and turn. So at the end of each row, you should have 9 stitches. And you're just half double crocheting back and forth, back and forth. I think for my previous headband, I did about 50 rows, but you just want it to be long enough that I can go around your head or whoever's head you're making it for. And also with the chained amount, if you want it to be thicker, if you want it to be thinner, it all depends on you, and just make it however you like. So I will keep going for a little bit, and then I'll show you what it's looking like in a bit. Okay guys, so I'm just finishing up my 40th row, and just finish a stitch. This is what it looks like so far. Just barely fits on the screen. So I'm just going to keep going a little bit longer because it's not quite long enough. I still have about a fourth of it left-ish. But I just wanted to show you my progress. And I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so I've just finished the length that I want. So it's gonna be like that. Okay, so now, I also was running out of yarn, which works out. But I'm just going to yarn over and pull through and just kind of secure and fasten off my yarn like that. So cut your yarn if you need to, but you want a nice and long length so that we can sew it together. So real quick, I'm just going to sew in this bottom end so that once we sew it all together, it'll be finished and done. So I'm going to kind of weave it back and forth in these stitches. The nice thing about having really thick yarn is that it's like easier to cover up the tails. And so it's really easy to just lose it in all those stitches. Then I'm just going to pick up a little piece so that when I go back, it's not going to undo what I just did. Just like that. Again. once you have your piece, we're just going to thread this up real quick and just get it out of the way so I can show you how we're going to make the little knot. So taking your two ends, you're going to cup it like that so it's a little V or a little rainbow, and just kind of pinch it, and then you're going to place them in between each other like that. So then we're going to sew this across, and when we flip it, it'll have that cute little knot like that. Okay? So depending on which side you want to be your right and wrong side, doesn't really matter much. I'm going to flip it though a little bit because I want this to be on the wrong side because I had to tie in my yarn. Go with it there. It's kind of nasty. I'll fix it a little bit later. So that's going to be my wrong side. So I want to sew it like this. So my little clamps like this. Put it together. And we'll do it like that. So this thread's on the outside. And then I threaded up my needle. So this can be a little bit difficult, but you want to make sure that you get all the stitches. So I'm going to go into that last stitch that we crocheted into and just kind of grab the middle of that stitch, the end of our stitch, and another of the sides. Kind of like that. I'm going to go back across, back to facing towards me. I'm going to pick up that next stitch and just kind of slide through. So the nice thing about this really thick and fluffy yarn is it slides through really well. I'm just doing a little whip stitch. So keep doing that. My last stitch. Okay, I'm going to go back just to secure it. You can go back in your exact stitches, or you can just make new ones. And we're just securing it down so it's not going to go anywhere. Then I'm going to take a little piece and we're going to tie it off. Actually, I'm going to bring it back over here and then tie it off. So you kind of insert your needle and pull through, like you're going to pull it all the way through. This is a little bit more difficult with like a short thread. I have a nice long one. And then this kind of loop that's left, you're basically just going to thread your needle back through and pull it tight. Like that. And then I'm just going to kind of weave this back into the stitches to hide it. And so if you weave this in and cut it off and we unfold it, it'll be all done. Just like that. I'm gonna just go one more time just to make sure it's really secure. Okay, that should be good. Snip off your yarn, loosen it out, and now big reveal. There it is. Just like that. So there are my two headbands. This is a little bit smaller. There you go. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see any other crochet tutorials, give me some ideas down below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!